And welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Southern Strike 3 LP with the Allied Forces of Hell. Moving on, last time we're getting enclosing the enemy. We're enclosing the enemy. We're fucking them. It's gonna be awesome. First and foremost, we have to make a good line. The point here is now for me to leave my positions as they are. If I get all the way too close, I could be encircled myself. We could be cut off from certain attack by the enemy, and that would be a GG for this, especially this flanked force. That force on our flanks here. Now the only point we can do here is move certain things and feed the rest. You see, this jeep that is actual supply truck needs what? Ammo, exactly. We need a bunch of ammo. We need to start putting ammo on certain positions, because in all honesty, our ammo is far away. It takes time to resupply most of the things. So what I'm gonna be doing is probably dropping ammo in certain position closer here. You know, maybe. For now, I don't think we need to do that. What the hell are you? A MP40 submachine gunner trying to do something from that flank. Do we have any more forces that we can move? Yes, we do. We actually have a few infantry behind, I believe. Yes, an officer. That's like one unit. Only one unit left here is an officer that can overlook most of the stuff over here. Excellent, there you go. The enemy is coming on this position. Do we really have anything to support that kind of an attack? Yes, we do, but the enemy is now rushing towards these positions, which means that we're gonna get outflanked by the enemy. So what I'm gonna do, most of my units will be moving towards these locations. Right, we're gonna try and lure the enemy without us getting opened by the enemy infantry, because enemy infantry is giving sight towards our enemies, and of course helping their own tanks to shoot at us. And there you go, as you can see here, we have incoming forces that could prove very dangerous to the forces we have right here. I will not utilize this, maybe not yet. No. Yeah, I'm gonna try and redeploy most of my units to the right flank if I can. Let's see, do we even have enough units? No, not really, because I'm gonna be moving all my flanks, mind you. I'm gonna be moving all my flanks towards the enemy, not the tanks themselves, but I think mostly we'll be needing infantry support. Reinforcement has arrived again. Wow, wait, maybe this time we're getting more. Yes, we're getting more units, people. We are getting more units, soldiers. Perfect. And they're actually dropping on the beachhead. My god, we're getting massive amount of forces. Perfect. This is perfect. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Hopefully we'll be able to hold off the enemy tide here without them utilizing tanks. That's actually a more important thing. If they have tanks, we are screwed. And if we don't have enough ammo to feed our stuff, we are screwed also. So here we have a truck full of ammo, which will be going towards this position and start feeding our tanks with. Let's get inside this with our submachine gunners. We can utilize immediately like aggressive stance, so they can run into it with even if the enemy is opening fire upon their positions, just to get a little bit inside. As you can see, there you go, submachine gunner with the MP40. You won't see here MP44s from what I've seen. So mostly just regular German. There's a German sniper right there. Like right there. Sniping the stuff. Sniping the freaking stuff. All in all, yeah, lots of enemy forces. I will try and enclose my stuff upon them, in terms that I'm gonna try and encircle the enemy with what I have. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting moving this flank here. I'm gonna getting close and close, you know, make a noose around their neck, so to speak. That's actually quite a good thing to do now, because we have destroyed and taken most of their positions. So every single soldier that I have far away will be moving towards the front. Aye, sir. Again, they're as useless like that, you know, like, I mean, just standing there doing absolutely nothing is not how I want to play this. I mean, the most soldiers that we have in the background, that is in far places around the world, are useless. So we have finally repaired this M4A2. Well, we repaired it long time ago, but I totally forgot about it. We'll be moving him around this position. And as you can see, yeah, we are like totally empty on ammo on our main belts, or at least on our Centaur 4. We have a bunch of infantry here, which will again drop out. There you go. This is seemed that we have gotten reinforcement that like that kind of reinforcement we didn't get in a long time, I believe, unless it was just a change from the regular setup they usually utilize. That is this part here. Quite an interesting thing. Quite an interesting thing. We have a few things here, maybe a few guys, but that's about it. I'm not gonna really send them. They're gonna be as useless as they can be, so I'm gonna leave them to their own devices. But for now, as long as we can hold our flanks with what we have, we can start moving our stuff towards the enemy. We're gonna be breaking inside of them. We just need to feed most of our things here. Let's see. I think I have a lot of stuff here. Excellent. You're gonna be feeding these guys here because we're gonna feed our tanks as much as we can. What's the problem with you? Nothing. He has ammo and all. I don't know why he's blinking. Oh, he doesn't have anyone inside of him. That's the problem. There is nobody driving him. Wow, that's very bad. That's actually very, very bad.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements has arrived at least. We can try and put some sterling units inside of him. Let's see. What M4A2 medium tank. Okay, excellent. And of course my units are traversing all these positions because they can, and I'll be moving all my flanks now. All of these guys will be moving now. Let's go, guys. It's time to move in upon the enemy and be evil. Okay, let's be a little bit evil.
One moment, sir. Ammunition squad ready.
And let's see what's gonna happen, because we're doing now a massive push. Now we don't want to have our flanks overly too much exposed without any kind of a cover. Okay, you guys will go back and wait for that tank that we have put position around these positions. Hopefully we have positioned them around here, that M4A2 that only has like 2 guys inside.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go. Bunch of stuff. Let's bomb the living crap out of them.
Damn, we're immobilized.
Okay, I believe that's it. That's it. Oh, we immobilized the Cromwell. Well, that's okay. Nothing really bad, but yeah, a little bit damage for the Cromwell. He'll survive, I believe he will. Let's put a little bit more of our beautiful Tigers up front, oversight towards this position with the officer, and let's see what's happening here. Did we lose overly too much? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But he's getting bombed by the enemy. Like, he's getting freaking bombed by the enemy. As you can see here, aggressive movement for our officer as long as he can. Okay, the Panther is gone here. Excellent. Some infantry attacking these positions. That's okay. Now that we have we have exposed the enemy to their own things, now they're charging into our positions. Excellent. That means that I can move all my flanks slowly but surely towards the enemy. Finally, we'll be doing some kind of a maneuver with the forces that have been stationed there for a very long time on the flanks, that is, on the beaches. Finally doing something, but I think we have lost this position here with a massive loss in terms of unit power. There you go. Let's see how many guys. Okay, enough guys there. So there is the 2 guy. Okay, now we need our jeeps cleared of units inside. Let's get these guys outside.
Ready, sir.
This kind of attack is kind of dangerous if I'm not looking at what the fudge is happening, okay? If I'm not looking, this is actually very dangerous. We could lose all our initiative because of this kind of a aggressive movement, if you will. Thankfully, most of our main things are still alive, like main battle tanks, that is the Tigers, the King Tigers, and we lost overly too much sight towards these locations. And there you go. Excellent. I have no idea what destroyed. We have destroyed many Panzer 3Fs and stuff like that, and we are still alive, thankfully. And we are still alive. Let's get these guys. We have like a huge chunk of stuff all around, mind you, all around. Let's see what's happening on the flank. I'm worried that this flank is a little bit overly too exposed, as we do not have any insight towards those locations at all. Yeah, I'm gonna move my Tiger a little bit back, all my tanks a little bit back, as someone is shooting from the sides, it would seem here. when we need to know who the hell is shooting on the side. Now we're moving. I mean, we are not engaging in mass towards our enemies. We're not doing like just few units and few units and few units. We're just moving everything we ever had towards our enemies. Gonna be a little bit tricky, to be honest. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. Without enough forces, it's gonna be freaking tricky to do this. Okay, you guys get the hell out of there. Thank you very much. Let's see what's happening. Our flank still okay. It's all going good. The beach part is going good. From what I can see on my map, at least, we are doing good. Okay, move in. Tanks as a support behind. Thank you very much. Go, go, go. Let's see what's happening here. We have destroyed that Panzer 4G. Excellent. Excellent. We always need a beautiful support. There is a, of course, pack, some kind of an AT weapon of mass destruction and annihilation. Let's put some, some of our tanks to the left side here so we can cover most of it. And let's get more soldiers towards this. As you can see, we again the beautiful artillery, the artillery, support artillery that is. For this attack, perfect. It's perfect. For this attack, we're just gonna bomb the living crap of everything that we can, and hopefully survive. I'm a little bit still afraid of that flank. As you can see, we did lose a massive amount of infantry that was moving towards these certain locations.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, let's get these guys towards these locations, slowly but surely. Remember, guys, slowly but surely, with support of the tanks, I believe we'll be able to do this without too much damage on our part. But we already, as I said, we lost a bunch of guys on the right flank, which is still very, very weak.
Yes, sir.
Very weak flank, indeed. So let's get slowly but surely. Yeah, move the engineers back. They really don't need to be that close to the combat zone. Okay, go, go, go. Go, go, go. And maybe if we actually take this objective this time around, and we are gonna be getting a massive amount of forces just because of that. This is a central town part, okay? This is not just one crappy thing, it's a central town part. We have like a massive amount of tanks, thankfully, to support this. And we can make a line of awesome. We're gonna leave that Cromwell for now where he is. Leave these guys where they are, because I'm afraid of moving overly too much without knowledge what the hell is gonna happen. Again, this flank is a little bit insecure. We have too small amount of units that can actually support all this. And that's an 88 trying to shoot someone in the face. Probably the M4A2, but he failed, it would seem.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, excellent. As long as my Tigers are concentrating their fire and their freaking shield, their massive armor, upfront armor, it's all good. It's all freaking good. Let's see, we have some infantry here. Okay, can we support those infantrymen? We lost a bunch of guys here, though. We lost a bunch of guys. Did we get more reinforcements? No, we didn't. That's okay. I'll survive. Slowly but surely, moving in, guys. Slowly but surely. This part has been a little bit exposed. Fall back. Fall back, fall back. I'm gonna try and help you out with some tanks, maybe. Maybe. For who? Who is getting shot that much? That is usually a... Well, one of our tanks getting very much shot at by some unknown force.
Message received.
Oh, you are getting shot. There you go. Disable. We have a Cromwell 3 disabled with no view towards the enemy. He's kind of dead. We can drop our commanders up and see if we can see anything. We have a bunch of infantry. There is MP4 submachine gunner right there. We have more guys here hiding.
We're trapped. Aye, sir.
Let's spread our forces. As you can see, we lost the left flank completely. It's annihilated, actually. Can we get a little bit closer to the town? Yeah, the town will be a little bit difficult to take. The town will be difficult to take. But can we get maybe some support from these locations? Like get these troops here. Yes, let's try it. Let's push to finally this part towards this specific position. Get some support, for these guys on the right flank. with these guys in the entrenched, they believe we'll be able to do a lot of damage. And again, we are getting reinforcements. Thank you. Finally, we can push into the enemy flanks.
Aye, sir.
Thank you very much. And there's a panther or a tiger. That's a tiger. That's actually a tiger. That's actually a tiger, as we don't really have that many good stuff to the sides, I believe. Okay, yeah, they're definitely concentrating all their mass onto the left side there. So let's put some of our tigers onto the left side.
Sir, yes,
Like
sir.
this, thank you very much. Move. So yeah, I believe I'm gonna be losing the M4A2. There is just no way we can see anything there. Yep. Yeah, as you can see, we lost completely the sight. These guys also towards these locations, thank you very much. And these guys towards those locations also. Yeah, there's gonna be a problem. Hey, thankfully they repaired a little bit. Okay, fall back with the M4A2, thank you very much. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Excellent. We'll be able to support it maybe from the sides a little bit. With these tanks, we have the M4A1 medium tank major here. We have, of course, the M4A2, and of course the Centaur 4. They will give some insight towards these locations. Excellent. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll actually be able maybe to take the town. We have few units inside the enemy houses. We might take this today. I'm gonna leave this flank still a little bit ready to engage maybe some kind of enemy forces if need be. Let's put some soldiers behind, some re-engineers also. As our reinforcements is now piling up towards these locations, we'll need to move a little bit with our soldiers also to support again the regular stuff. We have the M8 Greyhound, the only M8 Greyhound through the entire freaking fucking game now. Like ridiculous. And if you've seen the model, we just opened those tigers and panthers, and we get more artillery stuff to drop upon the enemy, which will immediately drop right here. I don't know what the fuck they have there, but I'm dropping it right there. And finally, our main push toward the center of the motherfucking town is beginning. And there's a tiger right there, guys. There's a mother humping tiger right there. Look at all these forces that have arrived and not doing crap. Not doing crap. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now move with our tanks slowly but surely. Again, to remember, we have a massive range for our beautiful tanks. And we have so many M4A2s with 76mm gun. It's ridiculous. Let's get the officer over here on our aggressive stance. Thank you very much. So we can overlook what the hell is happening up there before losing most of our men. That is. Let's see what's happening out there. Nothing. We can only see buildings. More buildings. Well, that's okay. Let's get our tiger tanks, the King Tiger tanks, sorry. Take the King Tiger tanks out there. We have this M4A2 that we recruit with more people.
Armored unit reporting.
Excellent. Excellent. And now we can move in slowly but surely towards the center of the town as our massive army is actually now moving. Mostly infantry. We'll be moving mostly infantry towards the center of the town. And let's see how they're gonna actually survive all that, because you know, there's gonna be a bloodbath. It's gonna be a freaking bloodbath inside there, you know. Even with no support of tanks, there's just no way for us to put our tanks like that. Maybe the M8 Greyhound will be able to support a little bit here and there, but again, he's more agile than most of our tanks anywho. Let's get these guys. Let's get a Tiger over here. The M4A2 over here. Sorry, that's not the. That's a Challenger. And the enemy, to seem, is coming from the sides now again. Okay, what I'm gonna do with my King Tiger? Get the fuck out of there. Get the hell out of there. I don't want my tanks to get owned by an unknown enemy over there, because someone is definitely gonna be shooting towards these positions, and with no sight towards those locations with anything, we're gonna get outflanked. And what's happening inside of a town? The massive bloodbath is beginning actually. Not really. Not huge chunk of enemy infantry inside the town though.
That's affirmative.
We have the Tiger that got owned by, of course, our bazooka people. Everybody's getting inside the building trying to secure as much as they can, you know, to give us an advantage before we move in with bigger stuff. That's always nice to see, of course.
Message received.
Let's get these guys to this side. Excellent. Let's see what's happening on the right side. Yeah, incoming enemy forces as per usual. To see mostly, I say mostly, infantry. Mostly infantry. Can we see anything up there? No, mostly infantry, yeah. That's okay, that's not really a problem as we have so many freaking units. It's just hard for the enemy to do anything now. We have also so many freaking tanks. The big kahunas, you know,
Sir, yes, sir.
that can actually overlook the enemy. As you can see, hit them up on the flanks, man. Hit them up on the flanks and do a massive freaking damage because of that. Excellent. You know what? Put the King Tigers on more on open field, you know, so we can do something there. You know, it's sexy like a beast. Okay, we have to repair you. We might lose that Challenger. Looks like an M4A2, to be honest. Just saying.
Aye, sir.
Okay, so this is what's happening inside the town. Massive, as I said, it was gonna be a slaughter. I knew that. We all knew that. That's gonna be a slaughter. Ridiculous slaughter. They got reinforcements. We got the reinforcements. It would seem everybody's getting reinforcements now.
Yes, sir.
Because this is the biggest push we have ever made inside of the game.
Yes, sir.
So many units.
Unit reporting.
So many freaking units. So many infantry left and right. Let's try and at least outflank the enemy with as much as we can. We have some like freaking Shermans right here opening fire on these locations. There's a Panzer 3F and there's of course the Tiger. If we can hit them from the sides, it's never a bad thing.
Reporting.
Yeah, we'll be needing some infantry also up front. More on this side, specifically on the left, on the right side. Sorry, on the right side with more infantry to overlook what the hell is happening out there. Let's get our commanders up again. Let's get the commanders up on our King Tigers. King Tiger disabled. Excellent news, guys. Not huge amount of loss on our side. It would seem our Shermans are still holding on the main street here. Doing the good, doing the ugly, trying my best to actually control the camera itself. It's not going well, to be honest. It's not going well at all. Let's put the smaller tanks, the lighter tanks like Challengers and M4A2s. Kill these guys as much as we can because then we're gonna try moving in. We're gonna start moving in onto the enemy with as much as we can.
Standing by. Understood.
And take the position. This is the main thing, mind you. This is the main thing we're trying to take here. Let's get the Sherman over here. Excellent. Look at this. Look at this position. Oh, we'll be able to do something maybe. We'll see. There you go. Excellent.
Go, go, go.
Up there with our infantry. All of them. Come on. Move, move, move. Every infantryman. Every tank possible. Charge now towards the enemy center. That's going to be interesting. This is their HQ, if I'm not mistaken, also. A very, very tough thing
Moving out, sir.
to take, that's for sure. Was definitely their main hub. But if we can capture that main hub, that's gonna be a GG immediately for us. Dude, what the hell is that? Panzer II Luchadoro. Well, there you go. That was a Panzer II Luchadoro. Sexy like a beast, they say, but he truly is a sexy beast. No ammo on him. Barely any ammo on these guys. Yeah, here comes the part, the very important part where we need ammo for our guys.
Okay.
Reinforcements again arrived. Sexy like a beast, indeed. Drop some nukes here.
Aye, sir.
Excellent. Go here.
Ready, sir.
Move our tanks through this position. Excellent. Move more of our tanks near these roads and retake that main position. As soon as we get that, it's a GG. Well, not completely. We have to take everything, I believe, for this to be a GG, but it's gonna be good enough. It's gonna be good enough to do this.
Armored unit
As
reporting.
soon as we take, it's gonna be a GG. At least for this part. Then we move on out to the rest of the objectives, of course, but for now we're doing great. Some fires here and there. We lost few things. Not huge chunk. We definitely need more.
Here you go.
And there, your objective completed. Like a beast, they say, and truly it was. You know what? First, let's feed our main battle tanks like the King Tigers and things like those, and then the rest of the party.
Out, sir.
Excellent. Get these guys here. And we'll have another King Tiger maybe. Who knows? Maybe we'll have another King Tiger. If we succeed in stabilizing our lines for this. More infantry, never a bad thing. Okay, now let's put our infantry towards these locations. Thank you very much. Okay, these guys also will be going. Do we have anyone else? Well, we have some guys in bunkers, but that's really not that much of a big of a deal. Put these guys around these positions.
Yes, sir.
Like here. Excellent. And the rest is for me to clean up this mess. A massive mess of infantry right here. The massive mess of infantry. And of course stabilize our lines, as we might actually lose them easily in the next incursion of the enemy.
Here you go.
Let's see, where the hell are our guys that can give us some ammo? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, these guys. Excellent, let's move them here. Start refueling everything.
Fuel's out.
And that is rearming, giving ammunition to our guys. Capture this town with massive amount of infantry. Every infantryman inside the freaking city, inside the buildings that is, it's a GG, you know, it's a freaking GG. I mean, you will need a massive force to break these guys apart, right? And there is this force also that has just came in. Excellent, excellent. Now these guys are gonna go also into the center of the town here. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Finally we have captured the main headquarters of the enemy. This is a headquarters. Now we have to capture this part. These are mostly the secondary, so to speak, objective, but not really. You still have to do a lot of stuff. Well, we have to do a lot of stuff. Those challengers are actually quite big. What I'm noticing now, they're freaking big. Okay, they're trying to outflank us, it would seem here. That's not gonna work, to be honest. Yeah, we'll need some infantry also inside this town, like a huge chunk of these guys. Excellent, excellent. We have 5 of these. We can destroy this maybe completely with 1 of these. How do you like them apples? Whatever is around would explode because of a massive amount of fuel and stuff like that. Or of course we can bomb the living crap out of the city. As much as we want, that is. And that's gonna be that. Let's see what's happening finally on this flank that we have not even looked through the entire game. On the left flank, well, not huge amount of stuff. We have, of course, our beautiful tanks that are moving in. Slowly but surely. Small amount, but still enough to finally start attacking those positions. Epic like a beast, indeed it is. Epic like a beast. Look how many infantry and tanks we have. This little bit position will need to put more infantry in certain buildings to just overlook, because you can see we still blackness, huge amount of blackness around these positions. That's never a good thing, mind you. Never a good thing. We can't see the enemy. And there's our Tiger here. Okay, excellent. Let's overlook this position with whatever we have. That is 1 officer. Let's put him around this position. It's kind of hard to like micro every single unit. There are just so many freaking units in the game. Different units, I mean, in mass. And just imagine how it's, I mean, not don't imagine, look at all this. This is a mess, to be honest. This is a freaking mess. We have the M8 Greyhound, that is a scout vehicle. It says it's a scout vehicle, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it one bit that that's a scout vehicle. Okay, I'm gonna put these guys inside there. Thank you very much.
Unit reporting.
Get our commanders up. And again, overlook if we have a full crew on the bigger tanks, if nothing else. That's a very important thing. And of course a massive mess far behind that we have not even moved most of these things, you know. Like we have bazooka people that are very evil. We have some guys on the right flank here. We have a massive amount of stuff waiting right here and can't see crap towards those locations, but I believe the enemy probably has more tigers and panthers in these locations. But the point is that we have captured one of the main parts of the game. And like that's our biggest achievement. Well, it was a very hard fought battle. We have lost and gained a bunch of stuff, thankfully. Okay, I'm gonna save here first and foremost so we don't lose all this massive progress that we have achieved. Thank you very much, and again, I wish you the very best. Until next time.